And a good Sunday morning, a Sunday brisk morning here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania for game number 9 of the weekend of the East Coast Invitational powered by Baseball U Philly. It's the College Dreamstream series powered by BFA Sports. And for BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic. We've got the PA Shockers taking on the New Jersey Marlins.
Looking for a good one. Pitching was a plenty early in game number 1, 8:30. A lot of noise and buzz going on. Baseball U Connecticut's Aiden Jovia. We're hoping to actually get a chance to get him in front of a camera and talk us through his disgusting curveball. A couple college coaches that are on hand. I think the young man opened some eyes, and certainly the Bandit bats were hot once again. And we are moving on in the Dreamstream, Shockers Marlins.
So just to clarify for everybody listening out there, when Doug says disgusting, actually that's a positive, because it was filthy. The Tide Pods needed to come out in plenty with some of that filthy stuff going on from Aiden Jovia. Differential was somewhere around 20 to 22 miles an hour between his fastball and his breaking ball. The breaking ball, as you said, was breaking vertically about 23 inches. So some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, and that's what the Dreamstream's here for. Appreciate the college coaches that are both on hand and those that have been tuning in, getting text messages, things on the DM, which is great, and then talking through the technology that we utilize with Game Changer. So if you don't have the Game Changer app, download that thing. gc.com, your favorite iOS or Android mobile device. We're streaming on those as well. And the good news for that, as we go to the lineup for the Shockers.
Man, there is your lineup. Reich leading off. Gonzalez batting second. Martinell in the 3-hole at third base. Bats third, as I said. Ron in the 4-hole catching. Kaufman batting fifth at shortstop. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Michael Mariano Jr. Batting seventh, left fielder Grosh. Batting eighth, first baseman Rader. And batting ninth, this center fielder Hager. And on the mound for the Marlins is Macri. He faces Cole Reich at a Quakertown. Count quickly 2-0 to Cole Reich. Macri gets in the chase on a high cheddar. It's now 2-1. 2-1 pitch is out of the zone as a count. Moves to 3-1 to Cole Reich. As you mentioned, it's a brisk Sunday morning, wind blowing in. So that pitch is popped up shallow left field, sky high. Valentino gets underneath it and makes the squeeze for out number 1.
We got one.
So with one down, gonna ramp Caleb Gonzalez out of Salisbury High School, 5'7", 155. And first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. And that one's patted to short. Lewis scoops and fires, and a quick or close play, I should say, over at first base, but they do get Caleb Gonzalez on a bang play at first, and here it is again on the Game Changer replay.
Wow. I mean, it's just great stretch.
Close play. Bang over at first. 6-3 put out is successful for out number 2. And with 2 down, it'll bring up Joshua Martinell at North Penn High School. 6 foot 175. He starts him off with a nice breaking pitch at 66 miles an hour for a strike. And a 1 off range misses the zone for a ball. It's now 1-1. And that 1-1 breaking ball hangs up out of the zone for ball 2. The count now moves to 2-1 to Martinell. He's playing third base today. Three and 1 to count to Martinell. First 2 batters retired here in the top half of the first. Foul at the plate. The count will now move to full at 3-2. And a 3-2 pitch from Macri. Batted deep in the hole. That's going to have eyes and go to left field for a single. Joshua Martinell, little 2-out base runner. That'll bring up Gunnar Ron. Ron at a Quakertown High School. Over to first base. Close play, but not in time. There's the first pitch to Ron. Bounces up there and gets away from the catcher, Cruz. And Martinell will move up to second base on the wild pitch.
You know, shockers here. Game 3 in the Dreamstream event. Seen them. It's like tale of 2 teams. Friday, a little bit quiet, but man, yesterday came back with a vengeance and already in business here in day 3.
Ron flares that one to right field and falls foul, so the count will even up at 1-1. We're in the top of the first inning, game number 9 of this East Coast Invitational Tournament. Wind freshens up a little bit.
Yeah. Here, 3-1 is the count.
That pitch is fouled away. Count now full to Gunnar Ron. Runner at second base and 2 outs.
Good
Throws over to third.
communication.
He got in there. The throw on the outside of the bag, unfortunately. As Harvey might have had him if he
Aggressive base
thrown it
running.
inside. Yep.
And you hear him talk. I mean, he saw that he moved away and was able to get his hand in there. Coach was in on the call, too. Wants to be an umpire today.
Ground ball in the hole. That'll be a base hit. Shockers are going to score as Martinell crosses the plate for the first run of this contest. It's now 1-0. So great base running by the Shocker. Sets up the first run on a base hit the left field. That'll bring up Chad Kaufman.
Good look from the batter's profile there. See the ball come in across above the letters.
There's a ball lifted to left field. Hit fairly well. Valentino gets underneath it and squeezes it for the final out. The Shockers score 1 here in the top of the first on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of your first. Score 1-0. Bottom of the first, the New Jersey Marlins come to the plate. Down 1-0 as the Shockers place plate 1 in the top half, I should say. Here's the lineup for the Marlins. Gavin Ramsey in right field leads it off. Rob Valentino, the left fielder, bats second. Cody Lewis, shortstop, bats third. Hunter Kraybig in the 4-hole. Gavin Areno, Dan Atiles, Redzy Klein, and we'll finish out the lineup a little later. And we can finish it up now. Possibly. Possibly not. Pat Connolly, Angel Cruz, and Aiden Cruz around at the lineup. Ramsey now facing Michael Mariano Jr. That pitch is low and away for a ball.
And we're aware that we're working on the center field camera. A little bit of a
Just give you a different perspective.
miscommunication with our intern, Casper T. Rypod.
Maybe you should put him on the payroll. Maybe he'll respond better.
Well, not with that kind of performance. Look, he's back.
Oh, there he is.
See? Here comes.
He's clearly doing a good job.
He barely says much. Here's Robert Bolletino.
Good pitch by Mariano. Once it crosses a plate for a strike. Count evens up 1-1 to Valentino. There's a ball lifted to right center field, going deep, and what a grab in right field by Reich. Wow.
We're going to get a chance to see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Just an outstanding grab as he has to reach with his left arm going towards center field. And that is a Game Changer early pick. Play of the day.
Web gem by Reich in right field. Good field awareness. It pop right up, get that ball back into the infield as quickly as possible. There goes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. And they get him at second base. So a defensive plays for the Shockers here in the bottom half of the first. Here it is again, the Game Changer replay. Just caught the end of it. But a nice shoot there by Ron.
Yeah, he continues.
There's a ball hit up the middle.
Look at
Kaufman fires across the diamond. And they get him. So the Shockers give up a walk early on. Defensively, close this one out. So we'll go to the top half of the second with your score. 1-0 here on BFA. All right, welcome back as we move to the top of the second inning. We'll want to make sure we correct ourselves here. Daniel Harvey is the pitcher on the mound for the Marlins. Out of Colts Neck, New Jersey, 5'10", 145. We were erroneously referring to him as Macri, so we do apologize. But we've got that corrected. At 2 number 3s on the roster, which kind of threw us off for a curveball. Pun intended. And leading off against Daniel Harvey, the top half of the second, is Michael Mariano Jr. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's 2-0. Count has run to 3-0 to Michael Mariano Jr. Leading off here in the top of the second. And a 3-0 pitch finds the mark to run the count to 3-1. And ball 4 for Michael Mariano Jr. as he draws a leadoff walk.
And a
quick visit to the mound after one batter.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the catcher. And
this might be a discussion on mechanics, I think. Oh, no, maybe not. Looks like you're pulling them. Yeah, they are.
Might have been in a situation. Maybe he wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I think at the height of the summer, you want to kind of make sure that the arm is feeling a little bit A-okay.
Yeah, he might have been limited to pitches too. So
Yeah.
I mean, if we take a
Well,
look,
these guys are very busy. We were talking to one of the Marlins parents prior to the game, and they did come out of a Diamond Nation tournament late Thursday, technically even early Friday morning, and now working through a 3-game set this weekend.
yeah. So Harvey had 26 pitches, so obviously he might have been on a 25 pitch count.
Oh, could
Yep.
be. Yeah.
Yep.
I love this angle by our BFA crew, getting you up close and personal. Pitcher warms up, get a chance to kind of focus on mechanics, give coaches a bird's eye view.
Or a Penza eye view.
Penn's eye view.
Penn's eye
I
view.
see what you did there.
Yeah, you like that.
I see what you did there. Kirk Cousins. You like that.
Damian Crispin out of Manchester High School. 6'1", 215.
Thought Coach Tom Ryder was in the booth for a second.
Did you?
Yeah. The legend. Oh, boy.
Tom Ryder, a legendary coach.
So I want to remind everybody, be sure to download Game Changer, your favorite iOS or Android mobile device, because not only you're watching us on YouTube, but every player will have the opportunity to control their own player profile, clip their own highlights, editing, box scores, and more. It's all right there on Game Changer. I was talking to some of the college coaches between games, and they were really kind of blown away by just how easy it is to go and already have pre-edited video of all the players. Yeah. And that's offense with the hitting. You got your defense and a pitcher for even their strikeouts.
I was talking to the parents too over here with the team shockers, if you will. They all mentioned they all subscribed. So we had a couple of parents actually putting cameras up on the fence and told them about the individual videos for each of their players. Found out today they're now subscribers.
Outstanding. Our buddy Alex Trezza, the national baseball manager for Game Changer, be happy to hear that.
There goes a runner. Here's the throw to second base. Not in time. Kaufman steals second base. Kaufman in to run for Michael Mariano Jr. Swing and a miss by Grosh. He goes down swinging. For out number one.
Oh, that's how you answer back. Get called into action in the middle of an inning, get focused, and dial it in.
Pitcher's fouled straight back to Raider. Oh, 1 to count to Matt Raider. Crispin goes over to second base, but not in time. Chad Kaufman at second base, running for Michael Mariano Jr., who he led off this inning with a walk. Grosh struck out. Now Mount Raider at the plate. Pops it up, first base side, actually behind the catcher, giving chase. And running out of room.
Outstanding camera work by the legendary Charles Hope there.
Look at the switcher work too, though. Great effort by Cruz. Count now 0-2 to Matt Rader. As Crispin checks the runner. And he goes over to second base. We're at the top of the second inning from Skip Wilson Field for this East Coast Invitational of the College Dreamstream Series. Kaufman at second base. And they go over to him again, but they throw it in the outfield. Kaufman's going to try to go to third. And he is going to get there with a late throw. And he gets by the third baseman. He's going to score. So Kaufman comes all the way from second base on the overthrow in the outfield. And then an overthrow at third. And it's a second run of the inning for the Shockers.
Well, it's some heads-up base running for sure. Then watch how close the ball comes to the camera.
Oh, that's up close and personal.
Chasing off the fence.
Who was that? Who's over at third?
It's Jarek Garcia.
Jarek Garcia, keeping him awake over there, man.
Hey, if we don't have a center field camera, get Nick to come back over here behind the fence. We'll have a straight on shot.
That one got away from Crispin. So now evens up at 2-2 to Matt Rader. Run across for the Shockers. They're in the top of the second. They scored the first and second so far. And that's strike three call to Matt Rader. As he goes down looking for out number 2. And with 2 outs. And nobody on. Big swing and a miss by Hager.
We don't have a center field shot, so you're going to be the center field shot.
I know you want me right here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss by Hager on a first offering for Crispin. Crispin gets his sign. And the 0-1 pitch. Bounces up there for a ball. It's 1-1. No. Must have foul tipped it. It's 0-2. I saw home plate umpire Carlito going 0-2. That ball's lifted to right field. Ramsey has an opportunity, and he makes the squeeze for out number 3. So no 1 run, no hits, no errors. 2 errors, I should say. Let's go back to that, and none left. It's 2-0 here on BFA. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the second. Shockers now hold a 2-0 lead. Michael Mariano Jr. back on the mound for the Shockers. He faces Krabig, Areno, and Atiles. Krabig playing third base today. Rips that one to right center field, and that's going to be another great play in right field by Reich. Wow, watch this one as Reich takes the right angle. Not an easy play, leaves his feet and makes the snag in right. And we're one down. That'll bring up Gavin Areno. Swing and miss by Areno. That one's hit hard up the middle and knocked down. Could be a play at first, but not in time. And it'll be an infield single for Gavin Areno. But a great effort by Gonzalez and Kaufman to try to get him. And we one down and a runner at first base. That'll bring up Dan Atiles, the designated hitter. And first pitch in the outside corner for strike. And the 0-1 pitch is a bit inside for balls. The count moves to 1-1. Reggie Klein waits on deck with Pat Connolly in the hole. There's a ball ripped to left field, slicing and falling fair for a base hit. So runners at first and second now with only one out.
Happy to report we were able to, as you see it on the Game Changer instant replay, good piece of hit. Rips it over to the left side for that base knock. So as he gets comfortable over there, happy to report we're able to reach an agreement to terms with our center field camera operator, Casper T. Ripod.
Did you have to sign an extended contract or anything of that nature, or extend the existing contract?
Yeah, and you know.
It's Reggie Klein out of Seneca High School. Steps to the plate. Runners at first and second, and only one out. And first pitch is over for a strike call. And the 0-1 pitch. Bounces up there for a ball. Even now at 1-1. Once again, we're calling this game from Skip Wilson Field for the College Dreamstream series. This is the East Coast Invitational. That one's ripped to left field, but foul. East Coast Invitational powered by Baseball U Philly. Our great friend Jimmy Goulden putting together another great showcase. Some great talent this weekend. Got three more for you today. There's Klein now with a 1-2 count. Takes that pitch away for a ball. Count now evens up at 2-2. I guess that contract with the Casper T. Ripod's premature as that ball's beaten it short over to second and over to first, but not in time It turned to double play, so you'll have runners at the corners at first and third, and with 2 outs. And here it is again on the game changer replay. Nice job. Good fielding there by the shortstop Kaufman to flip it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez could not quite turn it for the double play. It was not a perfect double play ball. We have a meeting now of the minds at the pitcher's mound. Now with 2 outs and runners at the corners. So that fielder's choice was a 6-4 put out. To retire Tilly. So we have runners at the corners and Reno at third and Klein at first. That'll bring up Pat Connolly. And the first offering is fouled away behind the first base dugout. And play. And the 0-1 offering is low and away for a ball. It's now 1-1.
Hey, get out here, kid.
As you can hear on our microphones, the wind is freshening up once again here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, PA. And coming again straight in from the outfield. So more than likely, good play by Michael Mariano Jr. as he runs it, tosses it over to first to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We will go bottom of the second, actually at top of the third with your score, 2-0 here on BFA. Top of the third, Shockers come to the plate, leading 2-0. They face Damian Chrisman for a third inning. And the first pitch is laced to center field. And a nice, oh no, it got over the head of Ariano, Marino, I should say. And that's going to be a double for Reich. There it is again on the game changer replay. Do apologize for the improper pronunciation of Marino in center field. That one was hit hard, and Reich with a stand-up double.
Hey, never know. Reggie, never know, right? Yep. Hey, Craig, big, you're holding, right? Cody, you got second, man. You're covering first.
Gotta bring up Caleb Gonzalez. You gotta wonder if Gonzalez is looking, if I remember correctly yesterday, Gonzalez might have been a player that showed bunt, slapped one in a hole between third and short. And he is showing bunt again. Let's see if he decides he's gonna, yeah. Oh, and he took that one on the hip. So the bunt attempt or slap hit was nullified. So he will find himself at first base as a hit batsman. That'll bring up Joshua Martinelli, who's 1 for 1, or Martinell, I should say, who's 1 for 1 today. And just to recap, runners at first and second. Martinell now showing bunt. Let's see if he decides to pull back. He does, and he does the same thing that Gonzalez did yesterday. They're going to wave around Reich. Here's the throw to the plate. It's going to be close, but not in time as it gets by Cruz. And here comes Gonzalez, and he is safe, I believe was a call at home.
Wow. Big time base running here by the Shockers. I mean, just well executed. I mean, that is fantastic. Brings the infield up and right on contact. This is a slash hit and run executed play. Amazing.
2-run score on the single by Joshua Martinell, and he is hot today as he is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs.
So Shockers stretch their lead to 4-0. And that'll give way for a guy we know quite well, Mikey Sanchez. So Vineland take the hill next for the Marlins.
Bringing a Vinelander up here to Ambler, PA. Gotta love it.
Yeah, Mikey Sanchez multi-pitch mix.
It's been a while since I've seen this young man.
Yeah, no, he when the Marlins made a trip down to Florida last week, I think it was last week, about 10 days ago, Sanchez had a nice outing there as well. You know, still uncommitted, but I don't think for long. I mean, he's a guy that's very, level-headed, takes care of his business. Not much bothers this kid, good or bad. So he's one of those things where you kind of take a look at his approach, and I would best way to describe it is I wouldn't want to play poker against him because he doesn't really show much emotion, and he just kind of keeps his cool, just goes about his business, keeps his head down, does his job, and that's why a lot of coaches have a lot of great things to say about the kid.
A lot of no nonsense, all about the business for Mike Sanchez. Coaches love that. He'll face Gunnar Ron as his first batter and inherit a runner at second base in Joshua Martinell after that 2-run single. And the first pitch to Ron bounces up there for a ball. Pitch. Like a breaking ball that did not quite break, so it's now 2-0 to Gunnar Ron. There's a pitch popped up, shallow right field. Coming in hard is Ramsey, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Martinell is going to try to go to third, and he gets there, so runners will be at first and third. Still nobody out. 2 runs already across for the Shockers. Coming in as a courtesy runner. We'll get that for you in a minute over at first base. There's a ball lifted to left field. Hit fairly deep. Should score the run. Here Joshua Martinell tags. Here comes the throw to the plate. Cut off by Lewis. And it is now a 5-0 contest on the sacrifice fly by Chad Kaufman.
Shockers just executing fundamentals and then some in this frame. You know, get guys in scoring position. You got to find a way to stay productive and bring them in.
And with 2 outs and Hager over at first base, that'll be Mike Mariano Jr. There goes the runner. Here's the throw to second, and it's not in time. As Hager steals second base.
In the hole more.
And a chopper up the middle. Has eyes. That's going to be a base hit to center field. Hager rounds third, but decides to hold there. Throw is long, and Hager is going to trot home easily with a 6th run for the Shockers. Here's a throw to third. And Michael Mariano with heads-up base running. Goes from first to third on the throw. And it's now a 6-0 lead in favor of the Shockers.
Big inning for the Shocker continues, and there's being aggressive on the base paths, right? Trying to put pressure on the defense, a bit of a different way. And it all started off with that slash bunt, hit and run. Make that a fake slash bunt, hit and run.
Sanchez pretty much pitching a contact, nothing really crazy. It just C9 singles.
Yeah, no,
we had the one that was hit almost sky high to right field. It kind of went in no man's land. It fell between the second baseman and right fielder. So he's doing his job. Just some little short on luck in this inning. And he drops a bunt. Sanchez fields it. Nobody at first base. Throws. Good coverage just in time. As that was, I believe that's Guello over there at second. Good heads up fielding there by Mikey Sanchez. Grosh fouls that one off. That's actually Raider at the plate. Do apologize. Grosh was retired on the 1-3 putout the last place. This is Matt Raider. That's a swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Here's the throw to first base. And they get him to end the inning. But not before the Shockers plate 5 in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third with your score, 7-0. Bottom of the third here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania on a nice, dry, cool summer day here in July. It's Michael Mariano, cooler than the other side of the pillow, pitching very well for the Shockers. As he faces Angel Cruz to lead off the bottom of the third. Pitch is high and tight for a ball. It's now 2-0 the count to Angel Cruz. Mariano Jr. getting some nice glove work to support him out there. And there's a ball flared to the first base side and out of play. And fouled straight back.
Man, just trying to catch up on some social after the Shockers' big last inning.
That ball sliced into right field for a base hit.
Now the Marlins hoping for a big frame in their own right.
And with Angel Cruz at first after that single to right field, that'll bring up Aiden Cruz, the second baseman. And Michael Mariano Jr. doing a nice job of pitching the contact. His defense doing the rest behind him. Going to need a little bit of support now. That ball's lifted to center field. Coming in hard is Hager, and he makes the grab for out number one. So we'll move back to the top of the lineup with Gavin Ramsey, the right fielder. Ramsey led off this game with a walk. And the first pitch, breaking pitch, low and away for a ball. Over to first base, but not in time. So far early in this contest, PA Shockers scored a run in the first and the second, plated 5 in the third. Their line score is 7 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Check swing by Ramsey. He just did not offer, and the count now moves to 2-1. So Mariano Jr. gets his sign and sets. The 2-1 pitch. Gavin Ramsey checks his swing. It's now 3-1. And a 3-1 pitch to Ramsey. Strike call on the inside corner. And bounces up there, goes all the way back to the backstop. As Connolly will move up to second base and Ramsey to first. Having runners at first and second. That'll bring up Rob Valentino. So we have a quick conference at the mound. So a golden opportunity for Rob Valentino to put a couple runs aboard for the New Jersey Marlins as they're down 7-0. Here's the first pitch. Bit high for a ball. Hard ground ball right at second. Scoops the second over to first, not in time. But now is made at second base on the fielder's choice.
That's good. Get the lead runner, right? Got to help your pitcher out a little bit, get out of the jam. Marlins trying to get good things happening. Didn't miss that barrel by much, but managed to run a hard 90. Keep the inning alive.
And with 2 down and runners at the corners, that'll bring up Cody Lewis. Lifts one to right field. Coming in is the Golden Glover, Reich, who makes the grab to end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We will go to the top of the 4th with your score, 7-0. All right, move to the top of the 4th inning. Shockers now come to the plate, holding a 7-0 lead. So I'd like to add, pile on more. And leading off is, I believe, Hager at the plate. It is Blake Hager, and he swings and misses in that offering. Count moves to 1-1. And 1-1 pitch is fouled away. Count moves to 1-2.
Man, I still can't get over the people that park their cars and their trucks right here along the first row.
Living dangerously. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Sanchez continues to pound the zone.
Yeah, excited to see what Sanchez does with, I'll call it, a clean setting for the inning. You know, he came in a bit of a jam in the last frame, so to see him work with a clean palette here.
There's your answer.
Mikey Sanchez representing. Good location. Look at the break. Up and down they go. Gets them belt high.
He knew it. So 1 down, we'll back to the top of the lineup with Cole Reich. He's been holding it down quite well in right field. Making some stellar plays out there. Outside corner for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. Foul. And just behind us.
Off the trailer?
I think I went off of the Mercedes that's parked right there.
I went through.
Pitches up out of the zone for ball 2. It's now actually ball 3. It's now 3-2. To Reich. There's a ball lifted to left field. Taking back Bolletino, and he makes the squeeze for out number 2.
Wow, this inning's brought to you by Claritin.
Did you catch that on the microphone?
Hay fever starts to catch up with you.
I don't see any hay around here, though. Do you?
I just see a horse. Big, old horse, probably on his way to the glue factory.
Big burly man. Bulging burly man. And that first pitch is over for a strike call to Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to short to first and was hit by a pitch in the third. That ball's hit softly to short. Going to be a tough play. And they're not going to get Gonzalez as he gives a hard 90 there to beat it out.
Yeah, Caleb Gonzalez all weekend long. Been a tough out. I mean, the kid's got plus speed. He's shown the range defensively now multiple times. Been able to reach base courtesy of his speed.
And with Gonzalez at first base and 2 down, Joshua Martinell, who's had himself quite a day so far, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And he continues possibly where he left off, but no. Reno comes in to make the squeeze, and that will end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We will go to the bottom of the 4th. Your score, 7-0. All right, we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Shockers lead this one 7-0. New Jersey Marlins need to get on the wagon and start climbing themselves back in this game. So they continue to face Michael Mariano Jr. and it starts off with Hunter Krabik. Takes the first pitch low and away for a ball. And it's a grounder to second. Oh, a tough play.
He didn't realize he had it.
What? Wait, yeah, but what happened to Krabik? Krabik ran in a circle almost. Let's see if we can see what happened. No, we're not going to be able to see it.
Smothers the ball. Yeah, he did. He kind of.
Krabik started to want. I don't know if
he thought that the ball got through and he was going to try to take a turn.
All right. Well, an out nonetheless. The 4-3 put out is successful. Krabik is retired. And I'll bring up Gavin Areno.
It's not too late to go to church this morning, Al.
It is not. That one catches the outside corner for a strike.
You can hear the bells ringing in the background.
I think it's just in your head from you taking too many fastballs to the head.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be the What's that? Ringing of the
Tinnitus.
ears, tinnitus. Yeah, from being at the Luke Combs concert last night.
Fortunately, my lovely wife has that problem.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you didn't know that?
no.
I'm glad you listened to her. Ground ball to Gonzalez. Flips over to first, and the 4-3 put out for the second time in a row is successful. We're out number 2. Yeah, she got it.
Sure, she doesn't have selective hearing.
I started to pick up on the fact she used to tell me to answer the doorbell. With 2 outs, Dana Tilley out the plate. Takes the first pitch over for a strike call.
She was asking her for that infomercial number that comes on at like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
For the ringing sensation in
Yes,
the ear.
sir. And there's a humpback liner to third to Martinell, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go. The Marlins in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Your score, 7-0. All right, we move to the top of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the New Jersey Marlins, and that is Matthew DePasquale.
The battery man is back.
The battery man? Oh, he is.
Yeah, they say Jimmy Goulden, as a hitting coach, really could teach you how to put a charge into one.
First pitch to Gunner. Ron is fouled away.
Yeah, I found that out about Jimmy this morning. So the Dreamstream director of chaos here, Jimmy Goulden, Arcadia pitching coach. But his first assignment, now this is a guy who was a college pitcher, drafted professionally as a pitcher, right?
Someone came up to him professionally and drafted him?
Yeah,
or was it professional draft?
Something like that.
All right, I got you.
So,
nice backhanded short. Here's the throw. And he couldn't quite pick it over at first base. Decline, but that is going to be an infield single and an advance on the throw by Ron, because that was a tough play at first base. I think he had it beat.
Man, nice breaking pitch too, but he's able to keep Barrel in the zone. Great backhand.
Yeah, big time.
But just a little short.
That is what we call, that's an infield single any day of the week.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Yep.
So getting back to Jimmy, his first college coaching assignment was being a hitting and catching coach. Two things that he said he claims he's a pretty good hitter. But the one thing he definitely does not pretend to be was a catcher. but he worked through it, and then he actually played in a men's league in the summer to get more of a perspective for understanding the catching position. And now as the pitching coach, he says he's got more respect for the catchers, and he tries not to give them a hard time unless they just call bad pitches.
Gotcha.
It's all
So he claims he was a good hitter?
he claims.
But
Maybe we should ask his father.
Yeah, maybe he was a good hitter at the blackjack table or something. But
Was young Jimmy a good hitter? Oh, he's a 4-hitter all the time.
Yeah.
Jimmy Goulden.
He was a 4-hitter all the time.
Man, he could launch. I'm here. He's a home run hitter in the 4 spot.
Flip the bat, too?
Yeah.
The bat flipper? He's listening.
So he's trying to get the radar back up.
Yep. How do we know if it's up? We've always got that.
It is, right? Ryan Schumacher.
So Michael Mariano Jr., who's done quite a good job on the mound for the Shockers, now steps to the plate. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. And Mariano Jr. fouls that one first base side and out of play. A pretty steady wind we have here this morning.
Yeah, she's moving. I'll take this day, though, compared to the last couple of days, man.
Weather
It's like
storms,
20 degrees cooler, maybe even 25 degrees cooler. A nice
weather
little breeze.
storms came in last night. I would think. There goes the runners. Oh, and a nice piece of hitting by Mariano Jr. as he finds the hole to the right side. One run will score and run. They're waving Kaufman. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's not going to be in time, and it's now a 9-0 lead as Mariano Jr. will continue to third without a throw.
See it there on the game changer instant replay. He just gets enough on it to get it through the right side. And the Shockers, said it all game long. They've just been aggressive on the base paths, trying to make the defense make plays, and ends up all the way over at third base.
As a grounded to short, Mariano Jr. will score on the play. The throw over to first base in time to retire Grosh. Mariano Jr. now plates the 10th run for the Shockers. For the first out of the inning. And the first pitch to Matt Rader. Missed the mark for a ball. That one bounces up there. Swing and a miss. Matt Rader trying to chase him high. Cheddar. That one's popped up. Lewis making the call and making the squeeze for out number 2. Two outs, nobody on. 3 runs across for the Shockers here in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss by Hager. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. It's now 1-2 to Hager. As Hager leaves that one up and out of the zone, it's now 2-2. And that 3-2 pitch misses the mark, a little high and tight. So Hager will find himself as a 2-out base runner. And we go back to the top of the lineup with Cole Reich. First pitch to him is low and away for a ball. Hager takes his lead at first. And a 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Making the call is the pitcher Deep Pasquale, and he squeezes it for the final out. Shockers plate 3 on 2 hits, 1 error, and none left. We will go to the bottom of the 5th with your score, 10-0. You're on BFA. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Michael Mariano Jr. back on the mound, and their ball is laced to right field. And they're going to hold him to a single because Reich has been doing an absolutely phenomenal job defensively out in right. That ball could have easily been a double. He holds him to a single, a long single in right. And we've got ourselves a leadoff base runner, the New Jersey Marlins, as they look to battle back in its contest.
Yeah, with the event rules and trying to keep things, good game of pace, get things going accordingly. There is a
oh, wow. Nice play over at first base by Rader. He went a long way to make that catch with the wind blowing back away from him because it's coming at us.
Yeah, look at his concentration, and then look at the concentration of our legendary camera op, Charles Hope. Look at this.
Oh.
Coming right at you.
All right, so 1 down after the pop out by Pat Connolly to first base. And there's a hard ground ball to second. Oh, what a play over at second base. Flips over, but gets away in the left field. And Redsy Klein will hold at second base.
That was a really nice stop.
But the challenge there was Gonzalez tried to get up off his feet. That ball was a hot shot. Picked it cleanly. Couldn't transition in time. One down. That'll bring up Aiden Cruz. So 0 for 1 today. That was fouled straight back and takes down a branch. And
Tree
just
trimming.
misses Fluffy the dog over there.
Oh man, Fluffy's 15. One of the Towson coaches, Pooches.
There's a ball lifted to center field. Coming in is Hager, who makes the squeeze for out number 2.
Checking out the BFA live stream and This Week in Baseball South Jersey Twitter feeds. Our buddy Vin Ebino posting up. He's pumped up to be calling the 3:15 and 5:30 games.
All right.
I'm sure you're pumped up about it too.
Yeah, I'd like to go home and maybe catch up on some sleep. They're rolling at 2:15 a.m. Just fouled straight back. And another pitch is fouled back. It's now 1-2 to Gavin Ramsey. He looks to keep this contest alive. And the 1-2 pitch is low and away for balls. The count evens up at 2-2. Strike 3 struck him out. That will end the ball game as Gavin Ramsey goes down looking, and the Shockers defeat the New Jersey Marlins 10-0 through 5 innings on the Mercy Rule. We'll be back with game number 10. This great East Coast Invitational here on BFA Sports. Just a few.